On today's video, we're going to be installing this new TRD Pro version 2 grill on my Tacoma. Stay tuned. What is going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Chris. This is the Fortune Taco. You can find me over on Instagram at Fortune Taco AZ. On this channel, I like to create videos that are related to my 2021 Tacoma TRD off-road, like product reviews, installs, off-road adventures, and meets I either attend or host myself. If any of that type of content interests you, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a TRD Pro Grille on the Tacoma. Let's take a look at the parts. So what we have here is going to be the TRD Pro version 2 grill, and this is from YotaVerse. I will have a link for this down in the description below. You can do the 3 amber DRL lights up here up top. I chose to not do that, so what this kit's going to come with is these 3 black 3D printed wedges. They will go in here to block out those holes. And another option you have, they have another version of the grill that has DRLs kind of built into this section here. There's a spot here for the garnish for your TSS sensor. And then I will have to take this piece of plastic to put in there so the sensor can work properly. Obviously another thing is there's no letters on mine yet. I haven't put those on, but I will be. These are the Toyota letters. You can get these in their black or a gray option to go here in the grill. If you wanted to keep the factory emblem, they actually make an adapter that would install right about this area. So if you didn't want to do the Toyota letters and you wanted to keep this emblem, you also have the option to add that as well. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this all assembled, put together, and then we will get to the install on the truck. So to remove our factory grill, we will need to remove these 2 bolts. They're going to be 10mm bolts. Then there's going to be a plastic clip here. Remove that with a flathead screwdriver, and one more over here. Now that we got the factory grill assembly out, we need to remove this gray center portion. To remove the TSS sensor, we have these 2 screws on the side and this 1 silver screw up here. All along the outer edge, there are going to be screws that follow this ring around where your grill and the garnish of your vehicle meet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now with all the screws out, the only thing holding this grill in is going to be these plastic tabs. Now that we have those separated, it's time to take our TRD Pro Grill and insert it into the grill trim. Gently lining up all of those tabs. We begin to press down until the grill starts clicking into each one of the tabs. So you don't forget, like I almost did for the TSS sensor, on your factory grill, there's these 2 silver, I guess, nuts, I guess you'd call them. You want to make sure to slide those out, so you can then slide these into the new grill, so you're able to put those 2 factory bolts back in. Now you'll take the TSS sensor and just place it on there. There's going to be 2 tabs right here at the top that will align this. You can then put the 2 screws and the 3rd screw back in, just like we took off the factory. Everything put back together, it's time to take the grill and we're going to insert it back into the truck. So you want to verify that the grill is lined up on both sides, and then from the top you will then reinsert the plastic push pins. Since I do have an aftermarket bumper, the installation on the bottom portion of mine is going to be probably different than yours. There's a whole bunch of tabs along the bottom to the factory bumper that'll help align this, make sure those are all lined up. Because I have this aftermarket bumper, I do not have any of those, but there are going to be 2 pins down here at the bottom. They're kind of just plastic tabs. And then there's 2 spikes a little bit higher up. Make sure you don't shove anything until everything's aligned and gently push it in. You will break some of those plastic tabs. Line everything up when you're placing this back in to get it correctly installed without causing any damage. Then after you have those pins lined up, you will put these 2 plastic pins back in that we pulled out with the flathead screwdriver. And then the 2 10mm bolts will go back in and the grill will be secured back to the truck. Now with the grill secured, the last thing we need to do is reconnect the TSS sensor so we don't have any issues with that. Make sure that is all properly connected back into their respective holes, and that should be it for the installation. If you made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate you watching. Please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the video be successful and get seen by more people. If you have any questions for me, or anything related to the V2 TRD Pro Grille by YotaVerse, leave it down in the comments below. If you enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing to the channel so you will be notified and you can see my future videos that I create. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.